Hello guys, welcome to SMH Solution. Today we are going to discuss regarding Azure App Service. Azure App Service is used for hosting web applications, APIs, as well as mobile backends. Here today, for today's video, I will show you how we can publish our web application to Azure App Service. So directly we are going to this practical session. I have already opened my Azure portal. Now what I will do is that I will create Azure App Service. So click on the create button. Otherwise you can just search for app services. It will come. Yeah, you can see here app services. And here you have option is there app services. Create app service option. You can see. Click on this app service button. Now you can see create a web app. So subscription, I will select my already existing subscription. I will select, and resource group also I will select my existing group. If you want, you can create new resource group also, and you can give the name for this web app. I will give the name as SMH web app. Okay. So it's well, our default web app name. It will become SMH web app dot azure websites.net. And how we can publish this one? We are using a code only. Okay, so that purpose I will click on the code. If you are using Docker container, you can click on the Docker container and everything you can provide it. Okay, so click on the runtime stack, which application you are using. For my purpose, I am using ASP.NET version 4.8. If you want, you can see here what are the versions you can see here, right? PHP, Ruby, everything is here. So I will click on ASP.NET, and the region you can select whatever the region you want, you can select it. Anyway, I will select the default region right now, Central US, and the operating system I will select it as Windows because my application is running on the Windows. If you want, you can select Linux also, and the service plan will be there. If you want, you can select the, if you want, you can create the service plan also. Anyway, already existing one right now I'm clicking, and you can see the sizing option. Click if you want, you can change the sizing, everything. You can see here what are the sizing you want. Right now I came to this production environment. If you want, you can go to the base, any whatever it should be, you can see in the below. You can see whatever the options there here you are providing, right? If you want to add SSL option and the auto scaling, everything you can see one by one at the time of the planning option. Anyway, for my options, these everything is here. Anyway, default I selected now. Then zone redundancy, if you want, you can enable. Anyway, this one is for only for video purpose, so I am not enabling this zone redundancy. And the other every options I will make it as default only. GitHub, everything you can see. This one also you can make it as default. Anyway, application insights now I will disable. Now it is reviewing. Now I will click on the create button. Now the deployment is in progress right now. This will take near to 2 to 3 minutes. Now our Azure App Service, it is created. Okay, so yeah, we can just wait. This is a URL. Now, if you will click on this URL, what you can see? You can see the sample page of Microsoft Azure. Now, what we can do is that I already have one application. I have already created one web app on one of my remote system. Okay. Yeah. This is a web app I have already. For our checking purpose, what I will do is that this web app we are going to publish onto this Azure application service. So this web app right now I will run. What will be the output you can see? You can see this is my web app. Okay, web application one. Welcome SMS solutions. And this one we need to right now. It is how it is running is that it is running inside my local PC only. That's why it is showing local host. Now what we will do? We will run this web application through our internet with the help of the Azure application service. So here for that purpose, we need to come to our Visual Studio. I opened my Visual Studio. Here you have to come to our web application, right click on this one and click on this publish button. And the target you have to select. Our target is we need to publish to Azure. So click on this Azure, then click next. Then Azure application service Windows we will select. Click on next. Okay, here the thing is that first time if you are doing it will ask for to log in with your account. Actually my Azure portal account ID is smh143341 at gmail.com. Then you have to enter the your password, then only this window you will get it. Okay, so here you can see once I will log in inside, you can see app service instance. Come here and click on our web application name, then finish button. Now you can see ready to publish. Then click on the publish button. Now this will check if there will be any issue will be there to publish this web application to Azure App Service or not. This will check. Anyway, we can wait for near to 2 or 3 minutes. It depends on, it will take time if we will have a big web application, if you will have videos and images. Right now I am already having one page only, so it will take me to 2 or 3 minutes only. We can just wait right now. Now you can see our local application, it is uh, added into our application service, and right now it is published. You can see, right? Okay guys, thank you so much. We can see on our next video.